Okay, so today we're going to make a reflection of this photo. So we're going to go for the selection tool and we're going to make a selection around it. Just go to the fingertips, and to make a copy we're going to do Ctrl J, and that gives a nice copy there in there. So we need to transform it. So is the right way up or the wrong way up, as the case may be. So Ctrl T, right click and flip vertical. So that's fine up there. Click the tick to put that in. I'm going to move him down and just going to match him up with, just slightly up a little bit so it's just touching. And we're going to alter the perspective a bit. So Ctrl T, transform, right click on it and go perspective, and just take it in a little bit just so it's not quite as perfect, and click the tick to do that. Okay, so we're going to change this one into a smart object. That's because I'm going to blur it, and if I get it wrong like that and I do it to however I want, and then later on if I change my mind I can't do anything about it. So the best way to do it, I'm just going to undo that one. Best way to do it is to convert for smart filters. And there on here you've got a smart filter there. And then we can go to filter and go to blur, Gaussian blur, and we can do that. We can do a few other steps. And then if we want to change it, that's too bad, double click on it and we can alter it at any time. Even when we've done more steps, we can still go back and do it. It's a lot better way to do that. Now, also the advantage of doing a smart filter is that we've got a mask there. Because by his hands here, it would normally be a little bit more sharp than that. So I'm going to go onto the brush tool, B on the shortcut. We're at 10%. So we're just going to build up a little bit of sharpness there. You can just see the sharpness coming up and a bit more sharpness coming up there. Just so it's a little bit sharp. We're just going to take some down his hands, down his arms, just so it goes like that. Yeah, so we've just got a bit of sharpness by the where he have his hands, where it would be a little bit sharper. Yeah. This one, I think it's just too bright, so we're just going to take it down to take the opacity of the layer down like that. Also, I'm going to use a brightness and contrast level, adjustment layer. And take the brightness down, take a bit of the contrast down as well. Just trying to make it a little bit realistic so it doesn't look as though we've done it like this. Quite happy with that one. Now this bit here feels very bright. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clip this one to that layer. So Alt key, you see a little arrow, and clip it. So it only affects the bottom one and not the top one. So this bit down here is quite bright. So I'm going to make another adjustment layer. I'm going to do levels this time. Again, I'm going to clip it. So Alt key, clip it to the layer. And I'm just going to really darken it down on that one so I can barely see that bit, because that bit is the bit that I'm wanting to get rid of. Okay, so happy with that. And obviously we've disappeared. So again we're going to use the mask to bring it back. This time I'm going to go for 100% because I want most of it back. And I'm going to bring it all back apart from that bright bit that was distracting. I'm quite happy with that. So there's a layer of most of it apart from just that bit. So it's just darken that little bit down. Let's just take that bit off there. So we've got this to 2 there. Yeah. And a little bit there as well. So I'm quite happy with that. So there you go. How to do a reflection in Photoshop.